Hey everyone, how's it going? This is the Bald Metal Noid coming at you with another vid. And in this one, obviously you've read the title of this, so you know what the topic is going to be. And this is something that can be somewhat debatable maybe in 2020, but I don't think that it is. I think album art still matters, and I'm going to explain why. Obviously, what we're looking at on the screen is the album art for Heathen's newest album, Empire of the Blind. Now, Heathen is a band that honestly I completely missed until really today. Um, they obviously are an established thrash band. They had two albums like back in the day, then they had extremely long hiatus, and then they put out an album in like 2010, and then they put out this album this year, right? So I was cruising. I'm just going to be honest. I was sailing some of the pirate seas, as I do sometimes on the interwebs, and I saw this album cover, and I thought to myself, "Wow, that's a pretty neat looking album cover. I like that. I like the way the composition of the artwork or whatever, the colors, whatever. It caught my eye, right, for lack of a better term. Plus, I like the band's logo, and I thought to myself, I'm gonna give this a listen because I think I had. I mean, I think had heard the name Heathen before as far as a band goes, but I wasn't familiar with them. I wasn't sure really what they sounded like. I think I just was vaguely aware of their existence. So I start playing the album, and what am I treated to? I am treated to an absolutely awesome modern thrash progressive killer album. It's probably one of my favorite of 2020 so far, easily. Well, shit, 2020 is almost wrapped up, but yeah, it's definitely one of the best albums of this year. And I was like, wow, that's killer, right? So I decided to go back and, of course, listen to more of the band's music. And shocker of shockers, I quite enjoyed it. Um, so, you know, the band gained a fan, more or less. And more than likely, I'm gonna buy this album. I might buy a couple of their albums. I think so far my favorite two are this one and their first one, Breaking the Silence. I think it's called Breaking the Silence. Am I right on the name of it? Yeah, whatever. Yeah, something like that. But I think their first one and this one are my two favorites so far. And I can definitely see myself buying, they only got four albums, so I may just buy all four albums. But the point I'm trying to make is even in the modern internet age, um, I think the album cover still matters because when you're scrolling through lists of things, if you have a album cover that is appealing to a certain fan type demographic, whatever, you get your eyes on it, you're gonna be like, that's interesting, and it's gonna grab your attention, and you might give it a chance because that was always one of my favorite things, to do back in the day. I mean, I still do it now, but back in the day when I went to record stores a lot more, I would just look at album covers and sometimes buy albums simply based on the cover. Whereas now, obviously, we can just listen to the damn thing for free. And then if we like it, buy it. So, in a way, that's definitely improved. Maybe not so much for the artist, but then again, you're a lot less likely to buy a dud now. Maybe, So anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think of if you still do music discovery this way. If album covers still draw you in 2020, the way they still can draw me in. I'm just glad to know that this is not a totally lost art, and I think it matters. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think. I'd especially be interested to hear, of course, from the young people, if any actual young people watch this. Probably not. It's probably just, but that's okay. I want to hear from everyone. I want to hear from the old school folks as well. and see if you kind of have had similar discoveries in the modern age this way. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, live long and prosper. Keep on rocking.